E quindi asa uova pagnottini. Qua c'è Pippo Pagnotto, là i pagnottini si spera copiosi. Facciamo una piccola premessa. Gli ultimi 5-6 video, penso per errori di registrazione o quant'altro, perché da OBS non mi segnalava cali di prestazioni, in gioco giocavo bene, l'immagine mi sembrava fluida, ma ho notato che gli ultimi 5-6 episodi fanno cacca. Ma non importa, diciamo a sgone, si vedono un po' scattosi in determinati punti, forse ho fissato, comunque, vedremo. Quindi papi papagnotto ai pagnottini e andiamo brutti e cattivi. Mamma mia, che ballerino provetta. Guarda, guarda, mamma mia. Bellissimo. So sexy.
We were thinking, why is it every time we go out and do a job, it's you?
There you are. All right, look. I've been lining up a score with that asshole roll call from the Siren of the Stars for months. I'm not about to let a payday slip through my fingers. So guess what? You're gonna finish the job for me.
A lot of jingle in those pockets, Bug. Could use a good shake.
I'm about to tell you, so shut up and listen.
Parla, cazzo,
Volkov's been
muoviti.
tipping me off about some kind of bullshit charity event that the Siren of the Stars is hosting.
Sì, rubare ai ricchi.
They're gonna give away something called the Earth Savior Award, which is worth tens of thousands of credits. So it's simple. While you're on the Siren, swiping those gal bait credentials, I want you to grab that award and bring it to me. And I'd prefer to have the money that award's worth in my account. So you're just gonna have to deal with it. Look, you can make all the jokes and excuses you want. But if you don't come back with the ES award, I'm gonna deduct it from your pay. Either way, I get my money. How much you walk away with is in your own hands. Got it?
Don't worry, I took notes. Sorry. I meant that seriously. I did.
Then it's settled. Good. All right,
Maledetto.
Rook, we're done here. Now, get your ass to the Siren and bring me my goods. Because that's exactly what you are. A rookie, a newbie, fresh meat. Beneath all of that inexperience, I'm sure you have an actual name. But honestly, no one gives a damn. So get used to hearing that word. Until you earn your stripes, you're a rook to everyone in the fleet. Hit me up if you got questions.
I don't
Mi
trust
darei un
you.
pugno in
I
testa,
got
guarda.
secret compartments on my ship just in case.
Fammela andare da sto buco di coglioni. Ok. Sono più calmo. Stavo cominciando a far alterare
Some
quella
people think this place is
bastarda.
scary. It can be, for sure. They're just regular people here. Some are good-hearted, others struggle with it. Always good to remember that.
Ok.
You see Sis Def as a joke. They haven't caught us yet.
Andiamocene via, va. Guarda in che situazione quadrata.
I can't believe I get to stand near you, breathing the same air.
non mi riguarda. Facciamo dare una lucidata a sta nave che poverina fa schifo.
Got anything you need to offload? Trade authorities always buying. Anything I can help you with? You were able to land it, so... Looks to me like you...
Ok, continuiamo, speriamo di dimenticare questo spiacevole pro quo. Vedere se riesco a vendere qualcosa.
You look hurt. Might want to head on over to Reliance. Dr. Flynn will get you patched up.
Mine takes all types. From upstarts, former military, ex-cons.
How's it going? Can I help you? Take your time. And ask me if you need anything. I'm here to help. Cool. That's what we do here. See you
Un po'
around.
inutile, ma...
My buddy Mitch keeps asking if I can help him out with something, but I just don't have the time.
If you need a little, you know, touch up, I'm happy to help. Be safe.
Well, I hope you never need. I keep telling myself next year. It's back. Well, you're not missing a limb or bleeding out on me floor, so I'm happy to help. Stay
No, no.
healthy.
Ci siamo rifacillati. Andiamo a spaccare tutto. Sei impassibile, soldato, un vero uomo. Bene.
Haven't seen you.
Cioè, peccato perché l'idea del gioco era bella. Conclusione per me. Lo sto giocando per rispetto, devo finirlo. No. Non credo che ci siamo capiti.
Need some work done? Hey, what can I do for you? Okay, no problem.
Eccola qui la mia bambina. così, sì. Andiamo a riferire al comandante. Andiamo a fare gli snitch.
Howdy.
I've had operations on the Kiora cloud ship.
You're back. So how did it go? Then things are moving forward. Perfect.
Nice job, Rook.
I was certain we'd fool Delgado, but never. She's a sharp one. Overcoming her scrutiny is no small matter. Did you discover anything worth reporting yet? Legacy. Why does that sound familiar? Wait a moment. Are you telling me Delgado may have actually located Crix's legacy?
Oh yeah, it's totally Crix's legacy. It's at the end of a giant rainbow stretching through space. And you have to get it from 3 witches.
I understand your sarcasm, but you can't deny that this data involves both Crix and legacy. In my mind, it bears further investigation.
I suppose it's possible, sir. Intelligence picked up a bit of chatter on that subject recently. We assumed it was some sort of tall tale or a story to attract recruits to their cause. Well, let's find out if Delgado's chasing ghosts, or he's smarter than we suspect. Let me see what we have here. Nope. There are no records of a Gal Bank transport named the Legacy in the database. I think Delgado's trying to manipulate you. What do you think, sir?
I think there's no record because Gal Bank is hiding something. Delgado's no fool. If he risked his own neck to get that information, then he must be on to something. We have to take this seriously. What's your next move? Clever, Delgado. Very clever. If I were in your place, I'd be trying to do the exact same thing. We can't let Delgado get his hands on what could potentially turn out to be the largest haul of credits the Crimson Fleet's ever seen.
Maybe I should head out to New Atlantis, sir. I could press the Gal Bank execs for information. Get ahead of everything.
No. Let's allow this to run its course. We have our agent here feeding us information. I think that's good enough for now. There's more to this than just finding the location of the transport. Jasper Crix was clever. For some reason, he never got there. It's imperative that you do. If the Crimson Fleet gets its hands on a transport full of currency, it would be disastrous for the settled systems. I need you to do whatever you can to bring us more information. And for God's sake, don't kill anyone on that Starliner. You're both dismissed.
Okay.
About time you showed up. All right, I want to know what's going on. I've been trying to get Delgado's attention for, I don't know, 3 years now. And what do I get? Nothing but radio silence. Then out of nowhere, just when Neva and I are closing in on a huge score of our own, Delgado orders me to help you out. Yeah, I figured you'd say something like that. Just another one of Delgado's loyal little soldiers, huh? Fine, have it your way. So Neva's message said you were here for Dombrowski. Was that all she sent you here to do? Or was there something else you were sent here to steal? Okay. So why are you targeting a Gall Bank exec anyway? Not exactly your average Crimson Fleet prey. Why the interest? His credentials. So you're hitting the Gall Bank branch in New Atlantis. Nice score, very lucrative and very dangerous. If you're going after a gold mine like that, I'll want to come along for the ride. Or you're not getting near Dombrowski.
You want credits? Hugs? What?
You're insulting my intelligence. Delgado wouldn't send you all the way out here without specifically telling you what you're allowed to offer. I'll tell you what, though. I'm gonna make this extremely inexpensive for you. In fact, you don't have to offer me a single credit. I don't want money. I want back into the Crimson Fleet. It's as simple as that. Fine. You want to play it that way, and suit yourself. Dombrowski's a full-timer aboard the Siren of the Stars. Probably spends more time cruising the space lanes than actually working. Fortunately, the Siren is hosting the Tehran Preservation Society charity gala. Larry won't be able to resist showing off his VIP clout. To get what you need, you're gonna have to attend the gala, talk to his fellow philanthropists, and dig up some dirt.
Oh, this is my cue. Step aside, mortals. Barrett is here.
Yeah, well, lucky for you, it's not black tie, so you'll be fine. This card will allow you to access the Starview Ballroom. If you need my help, I'll be relaxing in one of the upper-level lounges. Head inside and mingle with the crowd. No one likes Dombrowski, so they'll be more than happy to share his dirty secrets. He's a VIP executive, which means he either worked really, really hard using blood, sweat, and tears to make the arduous climb to the top, or he backstabbed, lied, cheated, and betrayed his way up the corporate ladder from
Molto più
what I've
probabile.
heard. It's the second option. Well, you better learn quick. Oh, there's one last thing. Trident equips all of their starliners with the latest acoustic threat detection. Meaning that you lose patience and kill anyone aboard the ship, security will be alerted and all hell will break loose. Anyway, I suppose that's enough to get you started. Good luck. Oh, and while you're at the gala, avoid the canapes. They're frozen, not fresh.
Ok.
Captain Rokov is one of the most easygoing COs I've ever worked under. In fact, he doesn't act.
Between you and me, the best part of my job is getting a crack at all. Every day that I wake up in my bunk,
Trident must have spent a fortune. Captain Rokov said you're allowed in any of the crew's There's nothing quite like the view from the Starview ballroom. It's breathtaking.
This is one of Trident's top-of-the-line vessels. Hell of a ship.
these newer vessels more or less run autonomously, which doesn't leave much for the crew to do around.
Shh. Listen. Can't hear the engines, can you? You're not going to fight together?
Ah, vaffanculo, eccoli. Era la stessa cosa, madonna.
Unless you're reporting a security situation, I need to get back to my duties.
Have you tried the canopies?
Parliamo un
The
po' del tuo
considerable
amico.
amounts of cash that Dombrowski donates is the only reason we allow him to attend society functions.
Non ce ne frega niente. È sul
I
premio
missed out
baluardo
on the
della
award
serra?
to someone else last year, so this year I doubled my contributions to the society.
Sì, fra, siamo tutti
Fingers
contenti.
crossed.
Ci crediamo insieme.
Don't forget to donate to the cause.
Le donne sanno tutto.
That view is absolutely
Have you tried the canapes? Horrid. This is going to be the 9th Earth Savior Award ceremony, but the first time it's ever been held aboard a Starliner.
Bene.
Larry likes to drop overly complex words into conversations. I'm sure he knows that it annoys people, but he does it anyway.
Sei stata molto lucida e chiara.
Nice to have met you.
Vattete.
The society chair has really
Larry
yes, he's some
Dombrowski.
kind of top dog over at Galbank. I heard he replaced someone that was caught running a fake loan scam.
Complimentone.
All I know is that the award is given to whomever contributed the most to the preservation of Earth as a historic landmark. Well, that was boring.
Here for business or pleasure?
Barret.
So what brings you aboard? Larry has an A-level executive rating over at Galbank, which means he has access to everyone's accounts at the touch of a button. Sheila Holbrook is chair of the award committee this year. The way she dotes over that glorified trophy, you'd think it was her own child.
Ok, perfetto.
That's all then? Okay.
Is this important? I don't have a lot of time for idle nonsense. Yes, I'm extremely busy preparing for the award ceremony, so this better be important. Yes, I am. Actually, I've been entrusted with the transfer of the award for the last 7 of its 9 years. Why do you ask? Forget it. I refuse to have a repeat of last year's fiasco, where the name leaked early and started a common brawl. The winner's name is safely sealed away with the award itself, inside the master safe located at the purser's office. Now, if you'll excuse me, I have much more important things on my agenda than to speak to the likes of you.
Non ti preoccupare.
That view is absolute. Hello. Are you a member of the society? The considerable amounts of cash that Dombrowski donates is the only reason we allow him to attend society functions. Enjoy the rest of the event.
Grazie, Fra.
Quite a lovely starliner.
I
Nothing but the
certainly
best
hope
for
they
the
decide to
society,
hold
huh?
all. He's been spending a lot of time with Claudia Swist. Quality time, if you catch my me. That's all then? Okay.
Pleased to make your acquaintance.
Now what? What the hell? When I asked you earlier, you said you weren't here for anything else. Not only did you lie to me, but now you're telling me that she sent you after the award alone? Yeah? And I suppose it's just a coincidence you happen to be asking me about the very thing Neva and I agreed to steal. I can't believe she's trying to cut me out of this deal. Without me, the award never would have ended up here in the first place. She told you to hold that over my head, did she? Oh, that witch. Fine, I'll help. But you're doing all the legwork, and I'm still taking my cut of the payout.
Non ti preoccupare, ci
So tell me,
penseremo.
what's the status of your plan? Damn, that makes things more complicated. Okay, don't bother talking with the ship's purser. Without a claim ID, you'll never get to the award. There's no way around it. You're gonna have to get the ID off of Sheila. Here, give her this. I'm certain it will help. And if you're thinking of pulling the trigger on poor Miss Holbrook, remember that any gunfire is gonna set off the ship's alarms. Get back to it.
Must you continue these unwelcome interruptions? I'm a very busy woman. Excuse me?
È una
Why
questione
in goodness
importante.
name would I do something as foolish as that? And why in goodness name would I possibly agree to that ridiculous demand? You don't know what you're talking about. Look, I'd like to help, but... Calm down. I'm still thinking about it. Oh, just take the damn thing already. Listen, maybe you can keep this between us. If the award goes missing, there's no need for the insurance company to get involved.
An open bar would have been nice. The Trident's gouging us for every credit we've got.
The society chair here for business or pleasure? Don't forget to donate to the cause.
Don't forget to keep your Starfield.
I certainly hope they decide all future society events.
Una volta era chiusa. Ora è aperta. Il vaso di Pandora è stato stappato, sì.
At the moment, Aurora isn't.
Sorry, do I know you? Okay, wait, are you seriously, are you trying to pick me up? Look, I appreciate the compliment, but I'm already seeing someone, and my partner doesn't like competition. He gets very jealous. His wife? Oh, for the love of God. I told Larry to keep his big mouth shut, but did he listen? No. He had to impress his friends and treat me like a trophy. Look, I've been in this business for a long time, and I know how this game works, so let's skip all the banter and get it over with. What's it gonna take to make us both happy? If I give you dirt on that son of a bitch Dombrowski, all I'm doing is endangering myself. Why would I do that? Maybe. I don't know. If you had another way to get the information, you wouldn't be dealing. You'd be demanding. Oh, damn it all to hell. You're one of the authorities? Then I'm already sunk. All right, you've made your point. You know, this whole thing really pisses me off. Larry and I had the perfect scheme worth thousands of credits all worked out, and then he goes and flushes the whole thing down the toilet.
You're pissed off? Imagine how Dombrowski's gonna feel when we start stepping on his toes.
Good. I hope you crush them so badly he'll be unable to walk. Yeah, I'm getting to that. Larry got together with myself and this other guy, Gabriel Vera. He's some bigwig over at UC Security. I doctored the transactions, Larry wiped them off the system, and Vera kept the legal pressure off of us. We were scamming Galbank for months. It was going well until I discovered Larry was cheating everyone by changing each transaction in his favor before deleting them. I wish I had some. Maybe you should try talking to Gabriel Vera. He should be around here somewhere. If he doesn't want to cooperate, just mention my name. That should grab his attention. Good luck. You're gonna need it. I hope you hurt Dombrowski. Nail his ass right.
Please remain in designated passenger areas at all times. Have a safe trip.
So, what brings you aboard?
You look a bit lost in these surroundings. Hello? You here for the charity event?
No.
Dombrowski, he's the exec holding court over in the VIP area of the ballroom. Yeah, sorry, I work for UC Security, not Galbank.
I don't really know him personally. Claudia sent you, did she? Look, friend, I don't know if you're just a little drunk, maybe a touch crazy, or both. Whatever you think you know about me, you're dead wrong. So back off.
Maybe I am a little drunk, but you're still a liar.
Worried? Why should I be worried? Anything you try to report will boil down to your word against mine. And since I work for UC Security, who do you think people will believe?
Quite a lovely starliner.
I saw your little exchange with Vera. Keep that up and I guarantee that imbecile's gonna demand that you be arrested. Which is why he's threatening you. That makes sense. We need hard evidence of their scheme. But it's gonna be tricky. The problem is he's not gonna talk to you in public. We need to get Vera isolated so he'll spill everything he knows. Smart. If there's an emergency, standard practice is for all passengers to clear the decks and report to their cabins for lockdown. I think the best chance we have would be to tamper with the life support sensors. Manipulate a few controls, and you can fool the monitoring system into thinking there's a life support failure. And there you have your emergency.
I'm not particularly inspired by your shining example of confident leadership here.
Don't worry. It'll be as easy as it was mingling with the guests at the party. Just throw a few lousy switches and you're done. One more thing. If Chief Engineer Sundin gives you any trouble, tell him I'll erase that gambling debt he owes me. I prefer you use that as a last resort, but hey, what's the harm in losing a few credits when I'm on the brink of rejoining the fleet, right? Anyway, I better start packing. Things are getting hot around here, and won't be long before Trident figures out you had help. Don't you have somewhere to be?
Ah, sì, ce l'ho.
An open bar would be nice, but Trident's gouging us for good credit we've got.
In the event of a lockdown, remember to return to your cabin in a quiet, orderly fashion.
Dov'è sto topo? Da laboratorio.
Hey, hold up. This area is off limits to passengers.
Io sono
Wait a
diverso.
second. You're Captain Rokov's guest, right? Didn't expect to see you down here. Sorry to give you trouble. What can I do for you? Oh, sorry, that area is off limits. No exceptions. No, sorry, I'm afraid it's impossible. Trident regulations strictly prohibit anyone from entering the life support area without a valid reason. Look, I'm not trying to be a jerk here, it's just that I could lose my job, you know? Hey, if your heart's set on it, who am I to stop you from staring at a bunch of life support machinery? Tell you what, I'm just going to step out for a bit and stretch my legs. Maybe you can hold this for me while I'm away? Feel free to look around, but don't mess with any of the controls.
emergency. Please report to your cabins in an orderly fashion and remain there until you receive further instructions.
Don't worry. This ship is equipped with 2 backups for the life support system. Everything will be fine.
Spero, perché ho tanta paura.
There's no cause for alarm. I'm sure this is just a minor malfunction.
I was wondering if you were the cause of the ship-wide emergency. It's time you stop playing games and tell me why you're here. You're working for Ikande's little anti-pirating outfit? So what? I have nothing to do with the Crimson Fleet. And even if I suddenly decided to stay loyal to the old UC, why would I possibly want to incriminate myself by handing over evidence?
The captain has declared a ship-wide emergency. Please report to your cabins in an orderly fashion.
Claudia said that. You sure? Damn it! That means my money's already gone. And Dombrowski's going to walk away with a fortune. I'd love to see the bastard fry. But if I give you that information and it falls into the wrong hands, I could end up in jail. At least I walk away with something. All right, you have yourself a deal. Here, with this
Mamma mia,
slate
quanto
and
mi
this
sta
recording to
costando.
tie it all together, you'll be able to nail his ass to the wall. He'll do whatever you want. Just remember that you promised to leave me out of it. You better tell Dombrowski to run, because if you don't kill him, I will.
Andiamo.
The Siren of the Stars is now in emergency status.
Well, well. You must be the one who's been accosting Claudia and Gabriel. I'm uncertain what you hope to accomplish here, but it appears we should rapidly enter into some sort of negotiation.
Non si negozia.
All passengers, may I have your attention, please?
Au contraire, my misguided friend. There's a bargain that needs to be hammered out, and you will listen to the facts before we proceed. First, it's clear that you've obtained insider knowledge of my arrangement to defraud Galbank. The means and the method, perhaps, but not the motive. And second, I'm going to hypothesize that my compatriots are despondent regarding their share and have assisted you with this endeavor. Since we're speaking and I'm not at the reporting end of a bullet, this leads me to conclude that you desire something personal from me. I pride myself on having an intensely thorough education, though I'd hardly call myself a professor. Though I'm sure that your compliment also meant you were having trouble understanding what I've been saying. In blunt terms, you have compromising materials about me in your possession. The only thing I have to offer in return are my Galbank credentials. I assume that's what you've been angling for all along?
Rather astounding that you deciphered our communication attempt. It only took you a minute more than we expected for you to work through the calculus and participate in the discussion. But the rat models are notoriously unpredictable.
Ma pure lo sfattente.
All passengers.
Splendid.
Have your attention, please.
It appears we've reached an accord. Wait, I'm sorry. Let me simplify that for you. It sounds like we have a deal. Oh, of course, I trust you'll understand if I ask for us to avoid any further contact. Now, if you'll excuse me, I need to formulate how I'm going to utterly ruin two very annoying business associates. Good day.
All passengers are being asked to return to their cabins at this time.
Well, looks like everything worked out. Just like we planned.
Lo sa fra.
I'm glad you feel that way. Just remember to tell Delgado how much I pitched in to help.
Lo farò.
You know, I'm still wondering exactly what you needed those credentials for. You feel like telling me, partner? Of course. I understand completely.
Mi dispiace.
Anyway, I suppose there's nothing stopping me from rejoining the fleet now. It's been a long time coming. I owe you one, Dover Beach. Nonsense. If there's one universal constant you can depend on, it's that Yevgeny Rokov always makes good on his deeds. Always. Well, I suppose this is where we part company. Hopefully the next time we meet, we'll be aboard the Key.
Please report to your cabins in an orderly fashion and remain there until you
Perfetto.
receive further instructions.
E insomma, da qui pagnottini la continuiamo la prossima volta. Grazie a todos, da Zawawa a tutti quanti.